It's good to see how the members really take their cars and just step by step really put their heart and soul into how they want this car to work. And then it's neat to see the chemistry with the sponsors who participate in the builds.
Sponsors, they are one of our backbones. Hats off to them. They really gave us a big push. Every time I come up to them, they always have an open mind, so they play a big role. VF Engineering has been with us since when we ever started. Chris from HPF, same thing, he's been with us for a while. Yokohama this year came out big with us. They have one of the best products out there, if not the best.
You know, a lot of things have been said about like specific products, but we encourage them to show what it's all about, not just on paper, but in full action, whether it be on a drag strip or on the track. And this is what makes MFest a cut above the rest.
Sponsors bring a lot of excitement, especially when we do the tuner shootout, which that's one aspect that we build the track event for. We give them a 30-minute run, all out, and then at the end of the day, we measured it, you know, who has the fastest lap. I always tell them, you don't have to be the fastest, you don't have to be the baddest. Your stuff just has to work. I always tell the sponsors, don't build just your cars, build the members' cars, and if that product works, works. If it doesn't, they go back to the drawing board. So year after year, for 3-4 years now, sponsors stepped up their game. So now it's all about products that work.
It's a big event. Everyone wants to be there, from young kids go and they get a car ready for MFest. We have everyday people, you know, who work on these executive jobs, but they still come to MFest. We even have older couples who come.
Are you smart or are you sexy? Both.
So of course the sponsors want to be there.
If I had anything to say about the sponsors, I would have to just say that they're visionaries. They're visionaries in the fact that they're going to go ahead and support MFest.
Rams Motorsports, I mean, they've been phenomenal for the MFest 5. They've worked on so many cars.
It's always been one of our dreams to actually play when it comes to the customizing cars. It's more fun because it's out of the norm.
As a sponsor, I don't have customers come in and just get work done and I throw them out. I want to see how they like the product, and I think that's what a lot of the sponsors on MFest have done as well. They really care about the members.
Heavy Hitters Magazine is an automotive lifestyles magazine. It's good to be a part of an automotive forum that has a big backing, that has members that are passionate, and for us, it's helped us to grow into the European market.
Every year we get more and more sponsors, so it just goes to show, you know, there's a lot of people behind MFest because they know that what we're about, you know, so the sponsors really came out well. We appreciate the sponsors.
MFest is that one proving ground where everyone can go and, you know, really back up what they have to say or run away.
We're not just guys that put stickers on our car and everything like that. We actually go to the track and we have fun. We track our cars. We love cars. That's what we do.
You get right by the straight as a spectator, and so you get to hear these cars, see who's passing who on the straight. It's intense. People go hard. It's not a joke. I wish I had done it. I didn't have tires, but I'm going back with tires next year. I need to run the track.
My number one car on the track is the HPF car. I mean, that car it's set up to drag, but it also handles well on the track. So I really like that car on the track.
Just being on the track with all those drivers, both brand new, and using MFest as an opportunity to try something new, or just being with people who've done it for a long time, that was probably the most exciting thing.
We invited the non-beamers and we told them, hey dude, come out, but you gotta bring it to the track. When they were there, everyone tracked. The Lambos, Ferraris, GT3s, and the GTRs came out. And even Lexus brought their LFA. And I told them, this car cannot be displayed. It has to be proven at the track. So MFest is not just concentrated to Beamers. So if another car manufacturer hit us up, that means we're doing something good.
Having all of the supercars come out to MFest 5, but to see that Lexus with a MFest sticker on it, hey, who does that?
I've been in some fast cars, but I think I realized that day that there's a huge difference between driving and being a passenger. Every shit sensor in my body went off because it was scary.
This year we awarded the guys for the military who serve the country. So what better way to do is to give them the, a plaque of appreciation. We honor and salute you.
In short, MFest 5 for me this year was it was a good time, and it was good to see a lot of exotic car owners out there, a lot of the heavy hitters. For anyone that wants to compete, it's safe to say that if you want to hang with the big dogs, you got to stop pissing like a puppy.
When you go to an MFest event, it couldn't be better. As a sponsor, yeah, it's just been a privilege. It's been a joy. It's a lot of work, but there's a lot of reward to it as well, especially when you go to the meets and you see all the members who really enjoy everything you do for them.
From a very backyard meet to something as spectacular as a complete motorsport event as MFest, what it is now. And for have sponsors like the big names, HBF, Yokohama's, VF Engineering, to name a few. Those are big names in the automotive industry as far as like BMW is concerned. And to have them present, it's just amazing.
I see MFest actually going nationwide as far as our run, we make it to Vegas, but I see ourselves doing maybe something all the way to New York. And then maybe, who knows, from New York, we're in Germany or something like that. So I see MFest really becoming a global thing.
In the next 10 years, I see MFest growing into a global lifestyle brand.
I just wish there was another MFest in between the MFest. Maybe have 2 big events a year.
MFest is about pushing the boundaries, really bringing up a level of performance and standard that you don't normally find in the BMW community.
A big family. That's the heart of what MFest is all about.
With the way people care about each other, with how they're willing to help them, and just the overall push to be different.
We just want MFest to be a one huge family gathering, non-car related too, because MFest is a lifestyle. Sometimes you get tired, sometimes you get winded, sometimes you just want to quit. But when you see the guys having fun and all that, that's our reward. MFest is the people that we have, the guys that shows up, you, anybody else.
To see people smiling, to see familiar faces from years back, to meet new people. We have people coming everywhere, just meeting up, shaking hands, sharing stories, and that's what we're trying to foster here at MFest.
MFest is different from other car shows and events because MFest have heart. We don't discriminate. I mean, we go to Concorso Italiano, we go to the JDM shows. That's what separates us from everybody else. This year's event, it just flowed together. It fueled us for the next event for MFest X. MFest X will be crazy. I mean, if you guys enjoyed any of the MFest events, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, combine all of those, MFest X will top all of them. So you gotta watch out for it. I just want to thank everyone for coming out to MFest 5 and our sponsors, enthusiast participants, everyone who's involved and everyone who volunteered their time, effort, everything from the bottom of our heart. Thank you so much for coming out.